Good afternoon, Michael Green here with westcoastbritish.com out of Livermore, California. And we're going to take a little ride here in I bought it for $1, 1997 Land Rover Discovery. And I really did buy it for $1. So the story goes, a gentleman in the Livermore Valley bought this new, drove it for many miles. I serviced it all the time. It never went to a dealer. I did all the maintenance on it and everything. And one day I didn't see him anymore. He just kind of vanished. And didn't think too much about it till he drove in one afternoon with it, and it sounded like a steam train. And I said to him jokingly, "What have you done to my car? Why does it sound like this?" And he gives me some comical answer, and we go open the hood, blowing the head gasket on the left bank in an odd spot too, between the second and third cylinder, and it just was chuffing away. And he says, "I don't want the car anymore. I sell it to you." And I'm not being silly. That's how he talks, as I can mimic this guy. He's always good fun. Anyway, he said, "I'll sell it to you for $1,000. I said, "I don't want it." "Oh. Well, how about $500? I said, "I still don't want it." So we fiddled around for 10 minutes, and I said, "I'll tell you what, I'll give you $1 for it." And he says, "No, $1,000. I said, "No, I don't want the damn thing." So in the end, he'd bought a new car, and he didn't want it, so he took the $1. And we parked it. So right now, we're just going to go for a little run up the road here. Make sure no one's around. It's on a 4-liter car. Sadly, it's got sunroofs. Luckily, they don't leak. The engine was clapped out, so we parked the thing for a couple of years, covered it up and left it. And then we finally got around to pulling the engine. And this is a 4-liter. This thing does not sit around. It goes. We went from Fernley, Nevada to Winnemucca December 4 last, and it kept 90 miles an hour on the whole way. There's 80 coming up now. All right, we're gonna park down here, and we'll do a walk around in the mud and the water for you. And let's get somewhere where we won't get bothered like before. Oh Christ, here comes some cowboys now. Okay, so we'll turn around here, and then we'll do a little show on the car. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Good afternoon. Okay, we're here with this 1997 Land Rover Discovery. This is a 4-liter engine, and it was only called that for marketing nonsense. The actual displacement is 3952 cc, whether it's a 3.9 liter or a 4.0 liter. The only difference is the fuel injection system, and that it's a crank-fired car, which means there's no distributor, as you can see. This car came to us, I said before, when it was new. We've serviced it all its life and taken care of it. When we got it, left head gasket was blown between 2 and 3 cylinders there, and we had to take it all apart. So we pulled the whole engine, gutted it, rebuilt it completely. The cylinders were so good, we honed them and put new rings on the original pistons. It was that good. We did the heads up. We do a few mods to the heads to open up the inside diameter of the exhaust intake seats, blend them in. It's got a special camshaft in it. Then we got rid of all the plastic things, as you can see. We got rid of the plastic header tank. It's got an aluminum one. It's a Moroso. We'll give you a quick look around the front. Hiding underneath is a 8,000-pound Warn winch. South down skid trays on the front axle and the steering guard. As you'll see, the brake duct plates have been modified to get air in. It's got Range Rover discs which means they're ventilated, and Range Rover calipers on the front. It runs racing brake pads in it, as you can see from the mess on the wheels. The sad part of this car is that it's a metallic paint, and it had clear coat. Of course, it got left outside, so it's kind of done a job on it, as you can see, you know. And we matte blacked the hood, which was easy enough, but it really needs a stripping down. But for what we use it for, it doesn't. It's just fine. It's nice inside, as you can see. We'll give you a quick look from the other side in a minute. Different road springs. It's got Old Man Emu springs on it. It's got Old Man Emu shock absorbers on it. It's got an ARB air locking rear differential. And the wheels and tires came off of a D90, so they're LT 265 75 R16 BF Goodrich at this time. Some recovery rings on the back underneath, as you can see. So once the engine was out, we put the car up on the hoist and dropped everything out of the axles, gutted them completely, stripped the hubs, rebuilt them, rebuilt the differentials, all the bushings, spacers, shock absorbers, as said, new road springs, brake hoses, brake master cylinder, anything and everything that needed doing, we did. So we're going to take you for a ride in it right now. So let's close the hood here, and we'll go for a putt down the road. Ta-da! This car is an automatic. Okay, we're going to take the Land Rover for a ride right now, and it's pretty nice out today, as you can see. Bit of water on the roads here and there. Yeah, this engine produces considerably more power than it ever did new. Knew it was a bit anemic, so as when we had the engine apart, it was in pretty good condition actually. The cylinder bores, we measured them, and they were still to spec. It was unbelievable. Honed it, cleaned the pistons, got them spotless, new rings, new cam bearings, special camshaft we got hiding in there. And then on the head, when we did overhaul the cylinder heads, we put uprated springs. Mind you, this had 200,000 miles on it. Put new valve springs. We doing a valve job. We have a special cutter that'll open up the inside diameter of the intake and the exhaust seats, and then we have to get in there with Dremel tools and blend it all in, which we get more air in, we get more air out, which means we make more horsepower. It's got a special camshaft in it that really pulls all the way through the mid-range. It's quite impressive. From 2 Decembers ago, we went from, here in the Bay Area, had to go to Winnemucca for a job, and speed limit in Nevada, mind you, when you come out of Fernley's 80 miles an hour, and this was holding 90 with no trouble the whole way, ups and down the little grades. Quite impressive. It handles well, it rides well. It's sprung for what I use it for. Meaning, you never overspring these cars when you're putting on new coil springs. No matter who makes them, you have to be careful not to overspring the thing. Wait! You overspring it, you lose the articulation, and you can't keep the tires on the road in rough terrain. If you've got, oh, this is a mess, look at this. Whoa, come on, Rover. Now, those who've never been in a Land Rover before, this is full-time four-wheel drive. No, it's not all-time four-wheel drive. It's full-time four-wheel drive. This is a real four-wheel drive. And the lever I just clicked over, oh, this is a mess down here. It's to lock the center differential. So now I'm driving both drive shafts with the same speed, with the same amount of power, with no slip. And I have an ARB air locking differential in the back. I passed this guy a little while ago. Always give him a wave. Say hi. Now, since he's come this way, we want to make sure there's nobody else coming around this corner. Wow, there's a lot of water out here since that rainstorm. Holy schmoly. No, it doesn't have a 5-speed. It's just me manually shifting it. How quick it is with this cylinder head modification of this camshaft, and it passes smog. No problem, just flies straight through. The cool thing is, in the state of California, there's a thing, part of the Lemon Law, it's called the Song-Beverly Act. Manufacturers can't supply parts you don't have to have it, and the law says so. It's part of the Lemon Law, actually. Jumps good too, see? Be surprised how fast you can drive this thing. All the Discovery really is a Range Rover. I mean the originals from 1970 until 1995. All this is one of those with a different body on it. That's all it is. 70 miles an hour. Stick shift, you can downshift it quickly and back it into the corner. The automatic, it doesn't give you enough engine braking sometimes. We're going to slow it down here because it could get oncoming traffic. Oh, it sure is crappy out here. Now while we're out playing, has my brain running, and check our schedule for off-road driving classes at offroadexperience.com. No spaces, offroadexperience.com, and go to schedule and you'll see what's going on. We've got one coming up March 22nd/23rd, Reno, Nevada. This is where we'll meet, and we've got some cool county road to play on and teach you how to do X, Y, and Z with your car, things that you never thought you could do, and not damage it. This has always been the big gripe. People, I don't want to go to your store, I don't want to scratch it. Well, you get more damage on your car in a Walmart parking lot than you ever will with me. Some lady with a shopping basket being taken out your paint job. Then you watch these people on the news, you know, during the ski report, snow report up on Interstate 80. I used to do that in the 90s with KCRA out of Sacramento. And there's people wrecking cars up there. Even the other night they closed the road because of it. See, look at this. Can't see around the corner, so we slow down. Somebody coming the other way. Let's hope he's not blocking the road. go. You could get some cars through here if you really had to, if you just kept the momentum and just kept rolling, don't stab the throttle. Wow. Gonna put a speed limit in here with all this traffic. Ha ha ha. Stuck in the house for 4 days in this freaking rain. Anyway, yes, come on our off-road school. Again, offroadexperience.com. We got some cool places and some cool obstacles, and you'll see a bit of history. There's all kinds of history out where we go. It's quite amazing, really. You got the Transcontinental Railroad. The 1860s comes right through the canyon and out the other side heading east. You got the immigrant wagon trails that come right through basically where Interstate 80 is. And if you know where to look, you can get out of the car and go see it. You can still find wagon wheel prints in the ground, bits of old wagons and auctionable shoes and things. Fabulous place. We're going to stop right here and do a quick walk around and call it good. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay. Now we're just going to have a little fun and give you a quick demonstration here. And I'm not even in low range. This is doesn't need it very often. We're just going to show you a few off-road tricks here. So you're going to go down a slope here, right? It's kind of slippery actually. Can you see? I'm going to get out. So excuse the jiggles and the wiggles on the phone here. You'll see more next weekend. And down we go. It's going to be like a toboggan ride, right? So we're just going to really drag the brakes. See how slow I'm going? See? Oh, and there's some gravel in there. So actually, there's some traction. And we're down, just like that. See? Anyway, offroadexperience.com. And we'll teach you all kinds of tricks, okay? Like, subscribe, tell your friends. And we got a class on March 22nd for level 1. Thanks. Bye. Well, we're just going to give you another run here. And we're westbound. Well, northwest. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Anytime you're coming up to a crown in the road, get over to the right. You have no idea who's on the other side. Water's coming. Now, just because you have a car with an automatic, the reason Rover put it on the floor between your driver and the passenger was for a reason, so you would use it. Don't just stick it and drive. That's not the way to drive cars, especially when you're getting in adverse conditions. Heavy rain, snow, mud. You want to have control over the car. Oh, I passed that guy the other day. That's cool. He's cranking right along. I was having out for a good ride. I met these guys 2 weeks ago out here. I was in a different Land Rover. I'll do a film for you on an Africa Twin that I have. So you get into adverse conditions. Let's say you're going to Tahoe or Reno and it's snowing like a SOB over Donner. brakes aren't your friend, okay? They really aren't. You've got slippery conditions and you have no idea if there's ice buildup under the snow. You've barely got the right tires because most cars don't come with correct tires for anything anymore. Oh, but I have anti-lock brakes. Right, good luck with that. What happens is as soon as that tire realizes that it's locking, the ABS system kicks the brakes off. Get where I'm going? Now you don't have any brakes. And if you start panicking, you're playing games with the ABS. You don't want to do that. So, to reach down and you've got a gear lever that goes D, 3, 2, 1. You're in D. Pull it down into third. Just like I just did now. And I don't have to do much. I just roll out of the throttle and it'll evenly slow the car down on all four wheels. Now, you're going to hear me shift down into second here in a second. Here we go. That guy was spinning a tire on that bike. Here we go. Second gear. The brakes on a bit too. Back to fourth gear, which is drive on this car. So we'll teach you all kinds of tricks like that when you come on our class. What to do with the gearbox, what to do with the brakes and the throttle at the same time. Steering angles you should have. Okay, now we can see what we're doing here. Tracks. Brake hard. Just before you get there, let off the brakes and accelerate. Just like that. The reason you want to do that is as you put the slow, it drops the nose. As you put the brakes on, it drops the nose. Lift the pedal off the brakes and put the throttle on immediately. We'll pick the nose up, stretching the springs out. It takes all the punishment because now you have full suspension travel. If you'd have gone over that with the brakes on, you would have had minimal, and you'd have had a horrendous bang coming through the car. And that you don't want. See, watch this. Whee! Now we got a big puddle. We're not going to go through it fast because you're actually in trouble. 3, 2. Here's how you go through the water, just like that. Crawl through, over the railroad tracks we go, and I'm going to head for the barn, so hope you like the driving tip there. OxfordRoadExperience.com. Like, subscribe, and tell me some cool places you've been in your four-wheel drive, or places you want to go. That would be great. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.